Hello everyone and welcome back to the Witcher version of Curse of Strahd. I am your Dungeon Master, Donchap, and with me I have my fellow players. If you'd like to introduce yourself, starting from the person who's eating, I guess.
Yeah.
As well, too.
Ah,
Hi, I'm Carlo. I'm currently playing Brynmore von Taliesin for this group. I'm a human man-at-arms. We're currently returning to our most recent murder.
That's one way to put it. Hi everyone, I'm Benji. I am playing Afion. She's an elven mage. She is very excited to get her hands roasty and toasty, and maybe burn down some buildings. Yeah, let's see what happens.
toasty,
Oh, shit.
roasty, toasty princess. Roasty,
Ragnar.
My name's Ashton, and as Dodd says, I am playing Ragnar, the Witcher of the group. Yeah, you know what? This is the scene of our latest murder. And we're gonna have to figure out some way to get out of it.
It's not murder per se. It's
Things died. I think that's the definition of murder.
No, I think murder is intentional.
yes, but it's
They
it's-
very
it's
well
only
intended
unlawful.
to slice the
It's only
abbot's
more-
throat
it's
as
only
well as
murder if it's
decapitate
unlawful.
the two-headed thing.
It's
It
only
was
murder if
intent.
it's unlawful, okay? We're fine.
But I guess we're getting paid for it, so we're good.
Wooloo.
Hello, I'm Celine. I play Wooloo. If I had to quote Wooloo from the last session,
Holy shit.
I would do the recap, but probably it would sound too mundane. I'm gonna let you guys do the recap. One at a time, please. Don't jump on each other.
I drank myself to forget.
We murdered an abbot and his hideous creations.
Not all of them.
Technically, not all of them, because there's a lot more than we expected. But technically, we murdered the abbot twice.
Yes.
Be a third time.
So that-
it is-
Yeah, so that manslaughter charge is definitely not happening. It's murder.
Well, like I said, we're going to probably get paid for doing it, and it's only murder if it's unlawful. I doubt that, since we've been hired to do it, it's hitmans are a
It's funny.
thing.
We're very much on the path
What
of
do you expect?
do it and then see what happens.
I'm still
Yes.
trying to get over the it's only murder if it's unlawful. That's problematic.
So yes, we came to a town after specifically being told by Cheese that we shouldn't. Afion was very, let's say, hesitant about going forward with any of all of this, actually. But Brynmore was leading us, leading the helm. We went up to the Abbey. Things happened. One thing led to another, and two abbots are dead.
Well, the same abbot twice. This is all Brynmore's fault.
Yes, I agree.
No.
All Brynmore's fault.
Oh. Hey.
She says it's your fault, mate. Accept it.
Granted, I swung first. I admit, I swung first, but I was on very good reason to. Okay, watch the previous episode.
And
Yeah,
with
so-
that, we'll continue. So you're currently on the first floor of the Abbey. You have just murdered the two-headed creature, along with the doppelganger of the abbot. Point to note, Afion has found a book of mutations, so that is perhaps something of note.
Oh, hey, wait. I didn't tell them I found anything.
No, the viewers know.
Oh, okay.
We're talking to the viewers right now.
Out of character, we know.
Alright, so let's bring up the scene, and here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, guys, it's all up to you. we have a passed out
So every
Wooloo.
time Bryn Mord like ducks,
We do need to correct one thing. We said last time it's 120 hours. It actually is 120 minutes. So that is a correction from the previous episode. So yeah, that's a couple of hours that Wooloo will be in a drunk state.
Yeah, I'm not drunk for 5 days. I'm drunk for 2 hours.
Was not looking forward to carrying a dwarf.
Still not.
Alright, guys. So,
Yo,
do you like?
the dynamic lighting is really cool.
Yeah.
Quick question: are me and Ragnar still tied down to the ground with vines?
No, she had released the vines. She magically broke the vines last we checked. Alright. I'll leave the role playing to you.
Oh, why'd you have to go and cut his head off? He was quite charming with his little violin.
Because he was about to ring the bell.
Maybe you thought he was about to ring the bell?
No, he said he's
said-
going to ring the bell.
He clearly said he was going to ring the bell, and that when the bell rings, monsters come out to play.
Hundreds
Yes, but
of
we
monsters
could
come out to
have
play.
perhaps cut the rope and not his head.
I mean,
Well,
it
that's
did the
okay.
same job. I'm not going to complain on either point.
Right, so we have one abbey full of abominations, one abbot dead twice, one beheaded once or twice abomination. Yes,
And the dead bride of Strahd.
right, yes. Were we told that we need to take the body back to the villages?
So we do need to return the body to the village. Possibly
We
find
need to return the parts, but judging from what the two-headed one said, there's a lot of mutants. So, and there was a lot of graves that we passed before town that had been ransacked. How do we know which parts belong to the villagers?
That's listen, Ragnar. That's not our job. Our job is to return the body. We'll take it to the burgomaster. We'll give our condolences, and we'll discuss our next step, which is
Okay.
probably burn down the rest of the abbey.
How do
Are
we
those-
think the things outside the front door are going to react when we come out without the abbot?
That's what I was gonna ask.
We
are
could
we go-
could persuade them that the abbot stayed behind to finish the work.
Oh yeah, because then they're not going to walk in, find the abbot dead.
How quickly
Twice.
can we run?
No, not with an unconscious dwarf on our.
That's why we wait 2 hours for her to wake up? Wait for her to wake up? Try
What I'm-
hurrying along?
What I'm gonna do is cut the rope off the bell so nobody else can ring it again.
Make sure that you don't ring it while trying to cut the rope.
Well, now you just made a very conscious decision for our DM.
You jinxed him.
Be careful.
Can I very carefully, and I put emphasis on the word carefully, cut the rope off the bell?
Do we have scissors?
So I'm just gonna need you to do a simple crafting roll for me.
I decide not to do it. I decide not to do it.
Whack.
Where's the
Crafting or, I'll make it fair, small blades. It's one of the two options that you have.
1 second. I don't think I have small blades, but small blades fall under what? Reflex or dexterity?
Reflex.
Right, my reflex is 9. Under what should I click for roll 20? Just fast strikes?
So, yeah, so you could just go under fast strikes. Or strong strike, actually. You could just do strong strike, because it's just one quick, you're trying to cut the thing.
Strong strike it. I'm gonna have to use my cord for that, because I have my dagger, but it's not listing it. I'll just use my blimmin' dice. I'll update.
We'll keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. Normal dice. That reminds me. Afion. Ben, really. Are you using your new dice?
I am using my new dice, yes.
You have to show them off. They're pretty.
I do? Yes, I do.
Sure.
Wait a bit.
Where are my dice?
Here we go. There.
Ooh, I didn't. That's not the same set I saw? Is it?
Yes, it is. It is. Well, I mean, the colors are kind of different because it's in yellow light, so they look.
1d10 it is.
Any rolls?
That's a 5. Plus 9, that's 14.
Plus 2?
That's 16.
16. Yeah, you just go ahead and cut it off. So
Thank God.
anything under, I would say, anything under 6 feet won't be able to reach it. Which,
All right.
if you calculate most of the creatures you've seen, at least the 3 mutated creatures are not over 5'2".
So basically,
That's some relief.
we need to worry about if the creature's taller than me. If it's taller than me, it can ring the bell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
All right. Your next plan of action. By the way, you can always try to wake Uru up by either, first aid, or smelling salts, or slapping.
Smack her or slap him across the face.
Yeah.
Don't have smelling salts. But would you say beast oil
Doesn't
has
work.
a bit of a pungent smell?
Doesn't work the same way. No.
Does infused dust work the
We
same
do
way?
have some spare barrels of wine. Can we douse them in it?
No. That just make it sticky. And it won't wake her up. I mean, push comes to shove. I've got 20 meters of rope. We could use her like a slingshot.
Can I we're still all right here in the room, right?
That's
Yes.
correct. Yeah.
Okay. If the others are doing not much of note, I want to walk right up to Wooloo. Tap Wooloo a little bit on the cheek. Sort of Wooloo.
Do-
Do I get any response?
Do I have to roll and wake up?
So Ulu, yes, please. Yeah. So give me an endurance check once again, please.
18.
You do actually feel something trying to wake you up, and you're a bit hazy. You can, in a blur, you see the elven mage upon you.
Oh, hello there.
Wooloo, you maybe had a spot too much to drink, Wooloo, perhaps?
Ah,
Oh, perfect.
is there
Then-
more?
Yes, come with me. Follow me. Let's go get some more, shall we, Wooloo?
Ugh. I'm getting up.
Okay, I'd like to.
Wobbling.
Yes, I'd like to partly sort of hold Wooloo to make sure that doesn't fall, and we're gonna start walking down the stairs to go get some more wine.
I've got the image of a mother holding their 2-year-old that's trying to take the first step.
Uh-huh. So we're going down
I
the step.
am much bigger than a 2-year-old.
I mean-
Thank you. Okay.
I just...
So you're
We're
heading
heading
down
down
to
the
the
stairs.
cellar. Yeah.
Yes, we
I have no idea. I suppose I'd follow, trying to think. I mean, if we are going to burn down the Abbey,
I don't
the
know.
wine might be flammable.
So, come down the stairs.
Yeah, I'll go down the stairs as well.
You're following all the way to the cellar.
Yeah, I'll follow. Yeah, I'll follow.
I-
Wooloo, now that you're kind of awake,
Yeah.
what do you think we should do? Because at the moment we've
Drink!
got
Oh,
other
no,
than
not
drink.
more wine.
Because at the moment we've got try and
That's
sneak
why
back to
it'll
town.
make you feel much better, lad. I promise you.
Arson.
What?
At the moment, to deal with that situation, we've got either sneak back past them or arson.
You know, if you say those two
Now
quite
see here,
fast,
boy.
one can mistake for the other.
No, wait. Now see here, boy. One of the reasons why I want to drink more, which is a fantastic idea, by the way, is because I don't know what the damn crap in hell happened on the first floor of this damn building. And now you want to burn down the entire place?
Okay, let's
In
get you up
what
to speed.
world does that make sense?
Alright, let's get you up to speed then. So you know the Abbie, the abbot, was
I'm
making
opening
that
a barrel, as he's telling
Alright.
me.
So you know the abbot was making that weird monster thing to be the bride of Strahd, and he'd made the other like freak monstrosities. While you were drinking, we found out that there's about 100 odd more in the Abbey.
How many?
He didn't give us an exact number, but he said it was over 100.
Okay, and how do we know that his words are trustworthy and that they are actually in this building? Did you happen to locate where this?
There's only
We
Or-
hadn't got past. We hadn't got to that stage of confirming it before you passed out.
One moment. I take a chug.
Does the
I'm not
affect her
carrying
drunkenness?
the dwarf.
Is it an endurance check again? Or okay,
Yes, please.
that is 18 again.
All right, you're still in the intoxicated state, so it doesn't affect you. So you're good.
This is going to
Okay.
be a hangover.
I will only condone burning the place down if we find where this hoard is held up, and
Okay.
only then.
So to that point, I've got an idea.
There's an easy way to find them, considering there's only one other building in the Abbey.
That's what I have an idea. You guys stay here. I was going to go outside and say that the abbot asked us for help, and that before we would agree to helping him, we wanted to see the rest of his works. You know, one of his either the cat. Actually, no, not the cat. That one was a bit
Iffy.
That was a bit touchy. Yeah, I might ask the dog. Either way, ask one of them to show me the rest of their family, so I could kind of confirm numbers, and then we can go from there. Any other suggestions?
Well, you're not going by yourself.
Yes, by judging by the smell of the wine here, I might think it's quite flammable. You know, we can deal with all 100.
Yes,
all at
Affion.
once.
No, Affion, we know that arson is your suggestion, and we know that you found your fuel. We need to
Well,
confirm as to whether or not the 100 plus is
I'm
actually true.
clutching the barrel that I just opened a bit tighter.
Yes, you can keep that, Wulu. That's okay. We only need a few more barrels.
Wulu,
Mm-hmm.
get a straw. It'll last longer.
What am I, a child?
No, not again.
Wine being washed over the face.
Ah, maths, 24.
Yeah, you're holding your liquor now.
Now, he said.
I can agree that we need to investigate that the monster's claims were true, which I don't really doubt that there are, considering what we've already seen, that there are
So-
monsters in the other building.
So
However-
Affion and I go look.
One of us needs to go run and warn the burgomaster, because I'm not letting him watch the Abbey burn and wonder what the fuck did I set these guys up to do.
Okay.
Finally,
will
someone
return
with
with-
some brain
Okay,
cells.
good news!
Okay. So
The abbot's on our side.
the
I
abbot's
don't
dead.
think it's a good idea. Not the abbot. The other guy, the burgomaster.
Burgomaster.
Whatever. He's on our side.
Do we know he
It's
is?
better
Wulu?
we give. He's giving us money.
That doesn't mean he's on our
Because he gives us-
side. It just means he's hired us.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly,
Okay,
Wulu.
How about
he's
this?
hired us, so he's
How-
trusted us for this job. Whatever. Let me finish.
True.
Oh God.
Like I am with a toddler.
We ought to tell him that we found this guy up to some no good, putting different body parts together, and until we can resolve the facility, we encourage the townspeople to stay away.
Good idea.
Right.
And to save their sanity from witnessing whatever is lying around here.
That is no. That's a
Which
great
one
idea.
of us is more fleet-footed? That's what I'm gonna ask first.
I feel like
sneaky.
I feel like Brynmore and Wooloo should go to talk to the burgomaster. Well,
And Ragnar and Afion investigate the monsters.
yeah, because if we do have to resort to burning
I
something
agree.
down,
Yes.
Afion at least then have the chance to look at where she can start the fires.
Indeed, I can.
And I can help with that as well.
Wooloo,
Most
I'm
definitely.
gonna need
right
your
now.
help. One of us needs to carry the unfortunately now dead child.
If you want to take the body with you, leave after us once we've taken the other two away.
Agreed. And
Is
the
it
other
wise
person
to
needs
walk
carry
towards the
Abbie's
town with this body?
Hold on. One of us needs to carry the body back to the burgomaster. And the other needs to also carry the abbot's heads.
We could put both in a barrel.
I've emptied a few.
I think Ragnar's just gonna look down and just be like, "Yep,
Fair enough. Fair.
that you have."
The reason why I want to carry the abbot's heads is one, proof of contract completion. Learn from The Witcher. Two, and better yet, further convincing that this person is of the unholy sort, and therefore perhaps give the burgomaster more to think about helping us in the future.
While you are speaking to
Right,
the burgomaster, I think you should also perhaps mention if he would like the abbey to be burned down. Just, in passing conversation.
That's
Passing conversation.
part and parcel.
Yes.
I'm gonna use the two heads to give further credence to my thought.
But then we're gonna have to tell him that we know that there is a whole horde of these things here. Otherwise, contract completion means problem over, and cheerio to us.
Okay. Actually, on second thought, first collect the money. Then, in passing, mention 100 or so beasts that lie wait in the abbey. And then perhaps, in passing conversation, might be something that could happen that the abbey burns down.
I'm gonna say something out of character right now, okay? Meaning as a person, not as my PC.
All right, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, out of character. Out
I'm
of
gonna-
character.
Kick myself for saying it because I'm gonna give Don some stupid idea. But I feel like this is going to turn into an entire village slaughter.
Only if we're not
Of
careful.
course it's gonna end up like that. Do you see what we're forming here?
So what you might
Have
want
you-
to do then is suggest evacuating.
I think the look on Don's face just at the moment you said that was a look of, oh my god, I did not prepare for that. I hope they don't do that. He tried to keep cool and keep calm, but I saw the little flinch.
The flitter of fear.
Let's get on with this, lads. Fine.
You know how the game masters do not enjoy, or at least borderline hate, murder hobos? You are the second thing after that. Carry on.
Thank you.
Back to role playing.
We're not murder hobos.
Yeah, wait.
Not
We
yet.
killed for a
Not
reason.
yet, at least.
There are ethics to our killing.
There's a form of morality.
Yes,
Now,
of course.
Twisted. It's twisted, but it's there.
Okay, what's worse? Us killing a person, Jesus Christ, a person who's been mutilating dead bodies and attaching them to a little child, or
See,
killing
now-
the person.
I want to address the hang up you have with the word little child. It never. As far as I'm aware, Don never once said little child. He just said young woman.
Exactly.
Irrelevant. It's still an autonomous person who had their
No,
own.
you're right. You're right. But it's not irrelevant. It is still a person. But the age difference is very vast.
Are we really going to argue whether or not it's immoral to flip in? butcher
Listen, it's
and-
immoral,
and
but the guy
kill
was
an
making
animal
the guy
human
was making a wife, which was a young woman.
We're not gonna lie. It is immoral, but at the same time, it sucks because it's immoral what he was doing. But if what he was doing is enough to get Strahd to back off of people and make lots of other people's lives a bit better.
I'd like to point out that this person rules all over Barovia with an iron fist. What makes you think a bride would make him change his mind?
He's a man.
Hands have urges.
He can have any woman of his choosing. Any woman.
Yes,
Well, I
but
think we
that's
need to
right.
learn a bit
That's
more
the
about
problem.
this weird Strahd fellow.
That's the problem. If you could have any woman, it means the perfect woman.
And the abbot did say he was trying to create Strahd's perfect woman,
Exactly.
which feels like Strahd's told him to do this.
Wooloo,
Yeah,
did you drink another barrel?
Why does she need another barrel?
Well, it sounds to me like she has just downed another barrel.
I very obviously just like put a barrel behind my back.
I love it. Hiding the barrel behind the dwarf. It's
The
not going
dwarf
to
is
of course
fully
not.
blushing, like of being caught out.
I'd like to point out the barrel is perhaps a little taller than you.
Wooloo,
We need fuel.
could you go upstairs and get the dead body of the lady, please?
Why
And
I
bring it
gotta
down here.
do it?
You're the strongest.
Fine. Don't drink all the wine while I'm gone.
No, we won't. Don't worry. That's
Right, in the meantime, we've planned out what we're gonna do.
so sad.
Do we know if all the barrels are empty or full?
Well, there's at least 2 barrels that she's just emptied.
3.
But then are the
Only
other
one.
barrels like filled with wine, or are there some which are filled with something else?
Oh, please be sulfur.
As far as we know, they're all wine. I mean, if you want, we can crack them open and have a quick look.
You hear me stumble a bit, and I think you just hear.
So,
Tumbling down.
Wooloo, you're gonna be getting the dead bride, right?
Yeah.
Can you give me a physique check, please? Anything above 13 would do. Don't forget you have a negative penalty of, I believe, 3, because you are intoxicated.
14 then.
14 just does it, yeah, you're just there like,
Intoxicated.
and you're gonna walk down the stairs and bring the deads.
Wait, why is Wooloo carrying the dead bride down to the basement?
So we can put her in one of the barrels.
Isn't okay?
I realized
Are you
taking the
going- are you
barrel
going
up
to-
would have been a bit
Are you
easier.
going to roll the barrel down?
Wooloo,
It's almost like washing the dead body
No,
and the
no, no.
leftover wine out of the barrel.
no. Wooloo and Bryn Mawr walking to town with a wine barrel looks a lot less suspicious than them walking into town with a corpse and 2 decapitated heads.
Well, yes, that might be so, Ragnar, but weren't we? Bless you. Weren't we just paid to bring the body back? So they're expecting a body.
The
It's not
Burgomeister-
necessarily just
Also,
the
It's not-
Burgomeister, not
Yeah.
the village.
the burgomaster, but obviously I would assume he's told the village if he's raising money. But the thing is, we don't care about the burgomaster seeing the dead body in their heads because, you know, he asked us to sort shit out. I'm worried about the monstrosities out the front door seeing the decapitated heads.
Ah,
in their-
yes, of course.
True.
Which are smart as ever.
Right, so we're gonna. The excuse for us is the abbot has paid
Wants
us
wine.
with wine.
He wants wine as part of the deal while we're waiting. So I think let's get the story straight. Abbott's asked us to help him with something, which he technically did. Will tell his 2 friends outside that they need to show us the rest of the abbot's work before we can decide whether or not we'll help. And in the meantime, we'll remember that the burgomaster asked us to bring down some wine. So while we're waiting, we could say we'll take down the wine. And then that way you guys might be able to at least give the burgomaster some heads up as to
What's going on?
the fact that the abbey might not be standing in an hour. Depending. Because I am confident with my sword, but if there is more than 7 to 10 of them, we might have to resort to fire.
I think the best solution is to just resort to fire instantly.
But again, if there's only 3 of them and
That's
the
what
thing
I've
is
been
lying,
saying. That's
If
what
there's
I've
only-
been saying.
if there's only 3 of them and the thing has been lying, that way we could at least dispatch them without burning down a church.
So we do have to look around first, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So, Bryn Mawr, Wooloo, you two start carrying the wine barrel down to the burgomaster, and the moment you see fire, I mean the abbey going up in flames, then you know that we were correct and nobody lied, and there were 100 beasts in the building. At
Just
which
give
point
us a
you'll.
moment to warn the burgomaster first, please.
Well, I mean, if Ragnar and I stumble upon a room packed to the brim, no pun intended, Brynmo, packed to the brim with beasts, then
We're not going to start firing straight away. We'll give you some time.
okay, fine. We'll give you 10 seconds.
I'm going upstairs. I'm decapitating the other corpse. We're putting everything in a single barrel, and me and Wooloo are marching off now.
Close the barrel.
I don't think a single barrel is a good idea.
Why not?
Ain't this bride thing people's loved ones, and then you're gonna put the guy who mutilated the loved ones in the same barrel?
For the love.
I'm
Okay.
trying to be efficient here. I don't.
I
want
take
to
off.
end up-
I take off my pack, like my back, and I'm like, okay. So let me just quickly look through this. All right, cool. So I got my swords. I take out my crossbow and I like hang it from my belt. Make sure I've got 1 or 2 extra bolts. So I've got 3 bolts on me. Put them in here.
I've got my own satchel. I'll put them in mine. Don't worry. I'll put them in my satchel. Don't worry.
Okay. Everyone clear on what's happening.
Yep.
Everyone clear on their roles in this. Not even an A-list plan. This is like a Z-list plan.
Unless Brynmore does the talking.
Wooloo?
Remember.
I'm pretty sure I am the proverbial match.
Let's go.
Let's
Everyone
go!
knows what they're doing. Wait 5 minutes and
Alright.
so that we could try and get both the monsters away from you guys, just to make your life a little bit easier. Aphion,
Yes, darling.
hold off on the fire.
Until you give the signal, yes, of course, Ragnar, of course.
Okay.
And we're off.
I think just before
So
it
it's
goes,
Brynmore and Wooloo with a barrel and a satchel with the decapitated head, so we're just gonna compress time here. Right? And we just head back.
head.
So,
I think Ragnar's gonna just, as everyone's leaving, he's just gonna like pick up a cup off the floor and just take a drink of wine. Just like, oh,
alright. So, barrel prepared, heads off the shoulders of the abbot. Wooloo and Brynmore prepare to head out. You can go ahead and use roll 20 to open the door. You see... you see...
How do we do... okay, there we go.
Immediately, the dog-looking like creature comes over at you. Did you think I'm smart letting you in?
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought you were very good. I give him a glitch on the head.
You see his tail wagging underneath his clothing. All right now. So, you're ready to go?
So,
Of course.
we're gonna be... We need some help from you and your friend over there.
Help?
So the abbot's asked that you guys take us to show us your friends and the rest of his creations, because he wants our help with something, and we just want to get a good idea of his work.
I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest.
Yeah,
That's
that's exactly what he said. Brilliant. But in the meantime, my two friends here are gonna need to head back into town to deliver this barrel to the burgomaster.
Yes, the abbot said we must share wine with him and tell everyone what a good boy you are.
I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest. I'll show you the rest of the family.
Right.
And he kind of rushes off to the other side.
I'm just gonna pat Bryn
The
Moore
other
on the
one
back.
just...
Good luck.
The one with the half scales, half like cat fur, reluctantly just kind of follows.
If anyone's gonna be in need of luck, my friend, it's you. Alright, we walk off. We walk off.
Which way do we gotta go?
Up.
This
Up.
way?
Yeah, you two go that way.
Okay. Yoink. Yoink. Well, this dynamic lighting is insane.
It is good, but it's filling me with fear just watching you guys
Yes.
disappear into blackness.
Oh no! Monsters!
All right. So the cat's half cat, half lizard. She's like, "Look in there. Don't look at me. Look in there." The dog was like, "Huh? Strongest opens door."
Please do.
So he opens the door and he says, "Go on, family inside. Family inside."
As I'm gonna walk through, I'm gonna just stop and look at the dog and go, so how big is your family?
Hundreds and hundreds.
Very big.
Hundreds and hundreds.
Hundreds.
Yes, they all sleep here.
And they're all like you.
No, we're all different.
Okay, but you said you're the strongest, right?
Strongest, the fastest, and the wisest. Yeah.
Nice. All right then.
So it's like goofy.
Yuck, yuck. I'm gonna walk through the door.
All right. So the first thing you notice as you walk in is a shattered table, like down to splinters almost. The only reason why you recognize it as a table because perhaps you have like a corner or two that's still intact, but most of it is just destroyed. Inside, you hear what seems to be like multiple footsteps.
Right. Walking slowly.
Okay.
I'm gonna just kind of have a look down here. Just like stick my head around the corner.
As you stick your head around the corner, a amalgamash of bodies, heads, arms, and legs stare right back at you with black eyes. And
How
multiple.
tall is it?
It's around 7'2".
It's taller than me.
And it immediately moans with multiple voices as it starts making its way towards you. And
I'm just gonna like draw myself up to full stature. I'm not gonna break eye contact with it. I'm just like, hello.
it immediately, without even saying anything, the multiple heads and multiple arms, the multiple arms actually just kind of make a push at you. And all right, so
Oh, this started to.
I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to try and
all right,
not get pushed
so
over.
make a
effectively.
physique check in that case, and it has to beat a 21.
Oh. Oh, that might not end well. No, it's not going to end well at all. I have no bonus to physique, so it's just going to be 10 plus what I roll. I'm not going to win this unless I explode. Nope, 18.
18. Immediately, you feel the full force as if 50 men pushed you at one go, slamming you against the wall. So I need you to take 8 points of physical damage and 5 stamina knocked out of you as the wind is knocked out of you.
Ooh.
Afion, you just see Ragnar being like, this creature just push him and immediately off his feet slams into the wall behind him, and you can actually see an indent into the wall.
You said 5
Yep,
stamina used up.
Yes,
I think that's the signal, right, Ragnar? And she goes to cast. She's not.
Like, I just before I can even say, it's like, no. Oh god.
I actually want to make sure. I actually want to make sure that it doesn't run away when I'm burning it to the ground. So I'm first going to cast Talfrin's Prison, if I can, please.
Just hold it in place.
Yeah, exactly. Hold it in place. So
Ragnar's like, he's hit the wall. He's like bent over, trying to catch his breath, and he's just like, no fire, fire bad. Oh god.
No fire. Fire bad.
as long as you don't roll a 1, I think you're fine.
yeah, 21.
21, yeah. You successfully cast your spell. Vines come up and start to wrap itself around the thing. The thing is... multiple heads kind of look around, trying to see what's going on. And it's going to try to break loose. What is the damage to break it?
15 points of damage to break it.
15. Alright, let's go for a physique. Exploded! Exploded! What?
Away, yeah.
28 plus. Alright, so that's gonna succeed with... Alright, so that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. As it starts to just tear away at this thing, trying to grab
16 damage?
Yeah. You said 18, right? So it's...
Wait. As he's like, Cherry's like, wait. friends of Abbott, friends of Abbott, friends of the Abbott, friends.
So... it's not taking any of it as it keeps trying to tear away. Oof, okay. Yeah, that's... So...
Okay, I think that's more of a signal. So here it goes.
I draw my silver sword.
Hold on.
Are we rolling initiative or are we not?
So yeah, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
So that's...
Mela, remind me, initiative is...
D10 plus reflex, I think.
D10 plus reflex. That's a 1.
Okay, so we know you're going last.
So... 2 total.
So...
14.
Ragnar, you go first.
Yay. I'm gonna size it up. And I'm going to strike with my silver sword. Maybe try and aim to cut an arm or two
Okay.
just to kind of gauge how its reaction speeds and stuff like that.
Sure.
So swordsmanship. So it's a 13 plus my d10. I rolled a 1. That went off the table. Rolled a 1 followed by a 10.
You explode again. That's a -10.
So 4. Five. So 13 before the roll, and I get a 1,
You rolled a 10, right?
and then I roll 10 and 5. Yeah, and
So
then a 5.
that's a -15.
To my 14 of. So it's a -1 to hit.
So as you went to hit, the thing immediately reacts to you coming as you see multiple heads kind of look at you, and it's going to, yeah. All right. So it's going to push your hand away, but the arm it uses is a further one, so it's not going to knock it out of your hand. So it basically just, as you kind of go to strike, it just kind of flicks it off quite strong. All right. Technically speaking, you did a quick strike, right? So you go for the second hit.
Okay. I mean, it'd be very hard for this to be worse than the first one.
Pretty much.
Okay, so reflex 8 plus 5, it's 13 plus die 23. No, 22.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
22 does hit. Roll me that damage.
22 for the second one.
Yeah, 22 hits. 22. So you go for damage.
Alright, cool. So I'm using my silver sword. Damage is 1d6 plus 2, but then obviously it's doing silver. Are these monsters? Does my silver sword do
So
the normal effect on them?
let's have a look. So yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. So that's 4d6 plus 2. And that's 6, 11, 15, 18, 20 total damage.
So that brings us to the amalgamation. The amalgamation does not take kindly. We're just gonna utilize our time and cutscene towards Brimore and Wooloo, going down with a barrel to the burgomaster.
It's a very suspicious looking barrel.
As you roll it downhill and you make your way through the town.
Whoa, I am carrying it. I ain't rolling it.
We're carrying it.
Thank you.
We're not that type of psychopath. Thank you very much.
Fair
No,
enough.
we've got some decency left in us.
Alright, so you carry it all the way to the end of the town. To the burgomaster's abode, his house, his home.
I assume we've arrived at his building.
Yep, we compress a bit of time. You arrived shortly.
My lord, we have some good news and some interesting news. Shall I start with the good news?
Yes, what's... I believe you brought all the wine. Where did you get that from?
Right now, so this is not a barrel of wine.
No, it looks like a wine barrel to me.
I would ask that you steel yourself before you witness what is within. Just open the barrel.
He takes a peek down and he immediately like... Who is that?
That is the handiwork of the dearest abbot that you had been hosting for the past few weeks. Now, the good news is we have
By the Lord of Light.
We've disposed of the abbot for you, and I just pull out the two heads. I pull out the two heads from my satchel.
Put those away. Put those away. What have you done?
We have done as you asked.
No, But the girl... Was this your doing? Did you kill the girl? Dwarf! What is the meaning of this?
We did not kill her. This was all the work of the abbot.
Well,
He wanted to build the perfect bride for the Strahd person.
Is that what he was doing?
Yep.
I see.
Unfortunately, the girl didn't make it through his procedures.
She looks familiar. I can't place swear, but probably if we ask the townfolk to claim one of their own, perhaps they'll be able to tell. I'll take care of that, though. Leave the barrel here. As promised, he turns around and from his belt pulls off the pouch. We collected as much coin as possible for you. You have around 217 crowns in here.
Just let me take a note of that, please.
That is
as for the
most generous.
As for the abbot's heads, burn them, toss them.
About that. Funny story, you're mentioning burning. Right, so the abbot was a little busy with his time here, not just working on the dearest little girl you've got in that barrel. From what we found out, he has a lot more creations of his in the monastery. A lot more. I would dare us to say hundreds.
And they don't all look like people.
These are
the abominations. We've caught glimpses of them in the night. Yes, I know what you speak of. And now with the abbot gone, I think it's only high time that we do what we should have done long ago. He shouts out, because you're standing outside, remember, he shouts out close to the two guards, "Sound the bell 5 times.
No,
wait!
It will burn. The Abbey will burn." Sorry, what was that?
Wonderful.
The bell will trigger the...
Ding. Ding.
Ah.
Ding.
The monsters are woken up with bells.
Ding. Ding. You see people already coming out of their houses. Pitchforks, other people are lighting torches.
Ash arrived at the
God.
perfect time.
Oh no! Oh
Perfect time to
Oh,
switch
no.
back.
Burgomaster, listen to me. This is going to be very, very important. Okay?
And cutscene.
You need to stop your people from running up there.
You need to stop them. We already have a plan to burn down the monastery if you'll just give us some time.
But we've
But our
just
friends
rung the
are still
bell.
inside. Our friends are still inside.
Oh, right. Where's your other fellow companions? The witch person and the elf. Oh dear. Lord of Light. What have I done?
I'm taking off. I'm sprinting.
Oh, can you shout at the guards to do something?
I'm running.
There's no reverse. We've never reversed 5 bells before.
Okay, I am running after Binfor.
You see already people gathering into the main street as you run through them, already starting to procession up with flaming torches, pitchforks, and the like. We got seen back to Aphion Ragnar fighting. It was the Abomination's turn. So
Yes.
the Abomination, the corpse amalgamum, strikes its fists right back into the Witcher. So, Ashton, you have to dodge.
Yes.
You have to dodge a 20 if you want to get out of this one.
Okay. So reflex skill. So I need to dodge a 20.
Yes, sir.
I'm at 13. I need a 7 or higher.
Let's do this. Good luck.
Please explode, please explode.
No, I don't like that face.
Oh no.
What have you
Then I
done?
guess it exploded, but in the
Is that
wrong
a
way.
1? That's a 1.
1. That's a 1.
You know
I
what?
did not mean it
Oh
like that!
no.
So 14 minus 6, 8 is my total dodge.
Right.
See this D10?
Present.
Gone.
Okay. As the fists blow straight into you, you take 23 damage, and
Gee.
you feel something not right cracked down
Yeah.
your abdomen, potentially a rib. And you take an additional 5 from your stamina.
So stamina of 10 has been used now. Great.
I,
Health points not looking
Aphion,
great.
it is your turn.
Yes, I am going to shoot the thing with fire.
Alright.
Burn down Mela. So I am casting Enya. Let's go and burn, oh burn, baby burn. So that's a 9 plus 9 plus 5 is what? 23, yes.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't dodge as its arms strike into Ragnar. You go ahead and blow up into flames this abomination. So, roll for damage first.
Roll for damage first. So it takes 13 damage.
13 damage. Now you gotta roll to see if it burns up. It is not immune.
Let's go. Yes! It catches fire.
Alright, so that's an additional 5. Okay. Cool. Ragnar, your turn. You see the stings burst into flames, and you see parts of it start
Great.
to catch fire slowly.
So my shoulder's already bastardized to the point where it needs a doctor. I've now just had a rib break. I'm struggling to breathe. My note to self with chaos is going to fall is very correct. I'm going to pull out one of my swallow potions,
Sure.
pop the cork, drink.
Okay, that's one action done.
So I regenerate 3 points per round. If
Okay.
I get hit, I don't
You don't
heal.
regenerate. Okay.
So yep, I pop it. That's 3 points regenerated there. And then I think you said it's like 7 foot tall, and I'm assuming it's like brick shithouse sort of built.
Pretty much. I'll send you guys a picture of what it looks like. Your second action, Ragnar.
Shield odd pushes them back. I will try to push him back.
Okay.
No, it doesn't push him back. It just staggers the creature. which I suppose might be pushing it back anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna then down my swallow, and then after I've done that, I'm gonna like put the bottle back in the satchel to use it again, and I'm going to cast Ard, and try to push back / stagger.
Roll
this
magic.
behemoth. So it shoots away taken staggering creatures with a 10% chance of those affected being knocked prone. Great. Let's see. Will you do better? So that's magic. Where is it? Spellcasting. So it's a will skill. So 8+3. It's 11. You're supposed to stay on the desk.
Does he have Quen?
Of course he does, yeah.
Why hasn't he used it?
Ow. Because I need to gain space. So I can push him back. I could use Quen the next round. So 15.
Okay, 15 you cast successfully. Is there any... I don't think there's anything I need to roll, right?
So it says, like I said, it staggers the creature, and then there's a 10% chance of it being knocked prone. That percentage rises by 10% for each point of stamina. I can use 2 before hurting myself, so I'm going to use 2 points of stamina.
Alright.
So there's a 20% chance
So you need to get an 80 or
of this
higher.
thing. Yeah. 10. I think 10. Yeah.
No, it doesn't work.
I rolled a 10 on the D10. And a 10 on the D100.
So that's 100.
No, that's...
No, that's 10.
That's... Yeah, that's 10.
Yeah, that's 10.
Alright, so it doesn't get knocked down or knocked prone.
Doesn't get prone, but it's staggered.
It's staggered. Okay. As the amalgama is pushed with the force as it tries to redo it another couple of punches in, it doesn't manage. However, from the outside, in the distance, you hear 5 bells ring. Ding, 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 ding. All of a sudden, inside your dwelling,
That's not good.
from the couple of doors down, you hear commotion and rattling doors. What sounds like hundreds of beings captured inside this place are trying to break themselves free.
Be on fire.
Amphion, it is your turn.
Okay. So here's what I want to do. In the vicinity here, there is. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Is there in the corridor that I am in? Is there any metal? Or is the abomination wearing anything that's metal?
So the abomination looks butt naked to you.
Okay.
If you're gonna look for metal, I need you to make me a deduction check. Or not deduction. Is it deduction? Bear with me a moment, just to be sure we got the right things. So, awareness is more likely. So, an awareness check.
Awareness. Okay. Okay, let's go for an awareness check, I guess. Oh, 10! 10! Yes! 10! Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes! Okay, 10 plus 1. Okay, that's 11. Fuck it, but it's okay. So, that's intelligence. So, 20. 20 total. Oh man, that was a good 10.
That was a 10 in clutch, man. I was just like...
With quick examination, you notice the windows are barred with metal. Very rusty, but metal nonetheless.
Okay. Here's what I want to do. To make sure that none of these... Are the handles on the door metal as well?
No, they're not.
They're not. Okay. Doesn't make too much sense, does it? Because there are mental bars. Okay, here's what I want to do. I'm gonna first. I'm going to throw out a thing of lightning. So I'm gonna sorry, fire. I'm gonna cast Enya again.
Okay.
Okay. So
Cast away.
cast away.
Cast away, cast away.
That's a 6 plus 5
Yeah.
is 11 plus will 20.
Nice. So you cast successfully. Roll for
Nice.
damage.
Ooh, that's 4 plus 3 is 7 plus.
Once he's done, I've got a question for you, DM.
11 damage.
11
It's the question
damage.
if you're dead or not.
Oh, and let's see if it's more catching on fire.
Question is I think I have more health than I actually do
Ooh.
because I forgot about armor.
You forgot about armor again.
So if that's what I meant to ask, because like that
So
23
whatever damage there
is it actually 3 damage? Because my armor's 20.
So we'll get that to in a moment.
Okay, so for the percentile dice, there's 75% chance that something
look
catches
at
on
me.
fire, right?
Right.
So anything over 25 catches on fire, but 25.
75%. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. But I rolled a 25, like on the dot 25. So does that mean it's within the first 25 and it doesn't catch fire?
No, it catches fire. So,
Okay, nice. Okay, so it catches fire then.
25 and more, effectively, yeah.
So this thing is bursting in fire. It starts to moan in pain as it continues to burn. The creatures inside still going, trying to break open.
I'm going to look over at Ragnar. And I'm just gonna tell him. I'm just gonna tell Ragnar, run! Like scream out, run! And I want to. You said I can do an extra action if I use 3 stamina, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to use 3 stamina, and I want to. Just to make sure that this thing doesn't come running after us, I'm going to soften earth underneath the creature.
All right.
Okay, and I'm going to. So it works as a 6 meter cubed area, but I want to do it from like the 6 meters down the corridor, so even the other things that are running out will get stuck in it as well.
Okay. I
So
think we're
let-
gonna have to hold action on that. No, if you want Ragnar to run.
Yeah. Okay. Now we can hold. We can
So
hold
you don't
action
need
on
to.
that.
You don't need to spend 3 stamina.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
Okay.
which brings us to Ragnar's turn. Now, Ragnar, you forgot you had armor, right? So, that being said, I remember armor. Right.
Right,
So,
but
since,
that's what I wanted to clarify. Because I feel like you exploded on one of them.
So I exploded on the first hit, which dents the armor, so you get a reduction of 3 on the armor.
In my torso.
Yeah. The second one hits for the 23, but the armor will reduce the damage for you.
So my armor is 20, but because it's taken 3, it's at 17. So I only take 6 points of damage.
Correct.
Right, so 14 plus 23 puts me at 37. Okay, so I'm at a slightly better number. Now, I'm an idiot because if I'd remembered armor, I wouldn't have drank a swallow. But hey, we learning.
You still have a cracked rib,
Ow.
though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I still got a broken rib, but and I say we learn from our mistakes, but I did this in the last session, so obviously I don't learn. Hence the reminder.
Right.
Um,
So Aphion's telling you to run.
I'm gonna hear run. So I'm gonna cast Quen on myself, using 2 points of stamina to give me 10 extra health points. So it's like a temporary health, basically. So any damage will chip off that, and then when it disappears, I take the damage as normal. And then I'm going to run.
All right. So
I listen to the sorcerer.
Since run takes a full action, do remove 3 stamina. Because technically it is your second action. So.
Yes. Okay, cool.
All right. So you flee.
So my
with the
stamina is
command.
at 17 used. Yeah, I Quen and run.
All right.
But while I'm running, I'm already thinking of excuses for the dog.
All right. So you run out. You can run past the dog and the other thing. So
Yes, I'm
you-
gonna run out.
you can-
And
you
as I run past them, I'm gonna be like, "Who set off the bells? What's going on? Go in there and calm them down. I'll find out what happened."
All
You're
right.
sending another one in on me? Come on, man!
No, I've told them to go calm them down, and I hope I shout this loud enough so that Afion can hear and kind of hopefully catch on. And you're
Okay.
using the slow thing, so I'm assuming they're gonna run into it and get whatever. I'm just gonna run.
Yeah, you ran. What is the big...
I'm assuming you're right behind me, considering it was your command.
Yes, but I mean, in initiative order, it's the other thing that goes in between us, right?
But I thought you'd saved your action to like do the slow thing when I ran.
Yes, I would like that is what happened.
So
Okay, so I'm not gonna. All right, I don't think.
Well,
Okay.
even, yeah,
don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna like run out and like
Asshole.
stand between the two things.
Okay. So
Waiting for Abbie.
the
Amalgamation.
amalgamation, the freak of
the
nature,
thing.
starts making its way slowly. Now let me just check its speed. Yeah, so it's got a very slow speed. So that's 1, 2. All right. So it starts making its way, ignoring Afion completely. As it starts to chase after the Witcher on fire, it takes the fire damage, and it's still moving.
This is
Afion,
not what I meant when I said I wanted to make friends.
it's your turn.
Is this a window at the bottom here?
Which one? Yeah, that's a window.
There is a window.
Yeah.
What can I see outside the window?
You can pretty much see underneath you fields, mountains, hills, and forests for as long as the eye can see.
Okay. And is it going to be difficult to get past this dude?
It would be difficult, yeah.
Damn it. Did I cast a slow spell or
No,
what?
you haven't.
If I could get it onto the open, the fight might be easier.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Don't like that because of this whole dynamic lighting thing.
If I go
Oh shit.
if I go down to the bottom of
I have been like looking in the window, exactly using the dynamic lighting to see you guys moving and stuff.
if I go to the bottom of this corridor, right, and then go up the stairs,
That is a possibility, yeah.
can I shoot fire at the thing and then go up the stairs?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot fire at the thing and then go up the stairs. Let's roll.
I have a quick
Dice,
question
don't fail me now.
in
Nice.
the meantime. How quickly can me and Wulu get there? Am I able to do anything to just get there as quickly as possible?
So 10 rounds is a minute.
The bad guy
So-
landed on my bed. It was funny.
Can I roll for something to be able to run quicker?
You can definitely reduce stamina if you want to really pick up the pace, and that's 5 stamina.
How far away are we again?
You're halfway through the town. At
5
this,
stamina. I've got a total of 45. I'm still at full stamina, so
up to you.
That's 22.
22 casts.
Nice.
Alright,
That's
and
a
how quickly can I
5
get there
plus
if
2,
I
7,
expend
plus
my
2,
stamina?
10.
Probably in
That's-
2 turns' time you'll be there.
11.
And how much stamina would that take?
So you're looking at around 10 stamina in total.
I thought you said if I spend 5 stamina, I get there within 2 turns.
Per turn, oosh.
Yeah, per turn.
Oh,
I like
5 per turn.
Yeah.
Hello.
And so we're... How far off are we again?
Halfway through the town.
You know, screw. I'm expending 10 stamina.
Alright, I'll cue you in.
I see him hauling ass, so I haul ass after him.
Alright, you know what to do to your stamina as well. So
Rip.
I'll cue you both in. So, Afion, you cast your spell, dealing how much damage?
11 damage total.
11. Alright, are you gonna proceed with seeing if it keeps flaming more than it already is?
Oh, yes, we want to add more flaming damage onto it. Yes, let's do that.
I want to
You
do
know what?
Borderlands level of fire damage.
56, so yeah. Fire.
Alright.
Fire, baby.
Alright, which brings us back to the top of the turn. So, turn 1, Ragnar. You are
All right,
outside.
so I'm gonna pop out by the doors and be like,
Oh,
You're
wait,
the
I wanted
strongest,
to walk
right?
up the stairs.
I'm the strongest. I'm the fastest.
right, cool.
I'm the wisest.
One of your friends, big guy, lots of arms, lots of faces, decided to attack us out of nowhere.
Oh yes,
Like
it
he-
protects the family.
Yeah, he looked at us and decided to start attacking us.
The
Could
minute
you
say,
either
"Look
calm
at
him
us,"
down?
The minute you say look at us, the other one's like, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
No, I'm not looking at you. The monster saw us, not the monster, your family member saw us and instantly started fighting. He broke my rib. Could you help us calm him down?
Only Abbott can calm it down. It only obeys Abbott. We
Only obeys the abbot.
we all obey Abbott. He's master, you know.
Yeah, okay.
I'm the
cool.
wisest. I'm the wisest.
You are. Tell you what. Could you and your cat friend go inside and try and talk to it and calm it? Just to slow it down a little.
No, but I can call Abbott as he starts
No!
to walk away.
No.
What? Huh? No.
I will try to use Axie.
Right. Hold on,
to
'cause
persuade
I don't want to
him.
confuse anyone. Like, sorry guys, I'm gonna shove you out for a second there.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna use Axie on him
Okay.
to try and persuade him that while we were doing the tour, the abbot said they needed to listen to me.
Okay. So it does have resist magic.
Oh,
All right. So that is. Oh yeah.
its defenses resist magic, so this is gonna be interesting.
So it's a 13 to resist your magic. Good luck.
Okay. So my spellcasting is 11.
Come on, you gotta get a 2 or more. Come on.
Got a 3.
There you go. There you go.
14. So I quickly kind of do the. The abbot said you needed to listen to me while we were doing the tour. He was busy with the bride, and didn't want to be disturbed.
Oh. Okay.
Could you guys go in and hold him up a bit, or like push him into the corner, and then tell Afion it's okay for her to leave?
Okay.
Afion? Okay. as it kind of starts walking on all fours, you know, just like
Sorry guys, give me 3
Slowly.
seconds.
Just I wanted to ask Don. I thought at the end of the turn I wanted to like go up the stairs.
you do go up the stairs, yeah.
Nice.
Right. So the amalgamation is going to try to walk out. As it does so, as the dog walks in, it just collapses in front of it as it, you know, just flames on.
The amalgamation collapses in front of the dog, or the dog collapses in front of the amalgamation?
The amalgamation collapses in front of the dog.
Slam the door shut.
The dog starts
That's a lot of damage.
with the commotion inside, but you can hear him loud and clear. This as you shut the door behind. Make sure you do shut the door.
Is Afion still inside?
You
She
hear,
is.
"You trick me! You trick me!" as he's hitting it. Open up! The cat creature kind of jumps on the back of you, Ragnar, trying to get you off the door.
I slam her into the just like fuck off.
All right, we're going upstairs. So Afion,
Oh,
you come upstairs, and you see this ruined room. Just a desk there, but most of the stuff is broken. There's chairs, there's tables, there's even glass from what you can make out to be flasks that are broken here. As you hear the howl from downstairs.
that's the door at the end of the corridor, yeah? At the end of the room, sorry.
So yeah,
I'm gonna
you have
go
two
through
doors. Okay, cool. So as you go
And I
through
see
it,
lots of beds.
you do see a lot of beds here. They're all kind of slept into. There's dust all over them, so clearly they haven't been used in a very long time.
Okay. That's good. Can I close the door behind me?
You can definitely do so, of course.
Thank you. And now there's also 3 doors in the room, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Let's leave it up to the dice to see which one I open. The first one!
Risky.
Okay,
And I go into it.
you may.
What's
I see-
behind door
I-
number 1?
I see a body on a table. Am I correct?
Anything. Oh my days. This dynamic lighting is so fucking suspenseful.
So, just bear with me a moment, guys.
Oh no, something's coming.
Oh, I'm bearing.
A blood-stained table stands in the middle of its otherwise empty room. That's pretty much it.
Oh, you started reading and I thought there was a whole thing coming. Okay, is there any like...
Just about to die.
It's just a blood-stained table, that's it?
Yeah,
There's no books or anything around?
no.
Okay, I go back out and go in door number 2.
All right. Opening
What's in door
number,
number 2?
door number 2.
Did you? Why don't you look through the keyhole first?
You open the
This
door
room
first.
contains a wreckage of an old wooden crib. That is what you see.
Oh. And nothing else.
Whole ass
again.
crib.
That's a nice crib. So there's nothing of note for me to pick up or something that you feel.
What? Give me an awareness check.
Let me give you an awareness check. I can do. I rolled. So that's a 7 on the dice, plus nothing for awareness, but plus 9 on intelligence. So that's a 16. 16 total.
As you're looking around the room, examining for something that might pick your interest, you notice that the window, which is closed shut and the glass intact, a reflection behind you of a dark figure. Standing in the doorway.
I look at the reflection for a second or two and then immediately look behind me to see nothing.
What you see behind you
Oh my god.
is, for a moment, just in a split second, the dark figure that you recognize with red
God,
eyes, and it just kind of
Oh,
it just in thin air just kind of waves away.
she says to herself, so you followed me here, didn't you? Okay. Don't have time to deal with you right at this minute, but good or not good to know you're there, I guess. So, she moves out and checks the third room.
All right.
Oh,
So, as you come
There's
into this room, you can clearly
Playing
see
the
it was a
risky game of Russian
morgue,
roulette.
and it is an empty morgue room. However, you do see the raven fluttering around. As the minute you open the door, it kind of disturbed its rest as it starts fluttering around.
can I gesture to it to come close?
You would need to definitely make a check for that.
Being an elf, animals are friendly towards me unless I'm provoked. As in, unless they're provoked.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I still need to make a check?
Yes, please. A wilderness survival check.
Okay.
I can only assume where this is going.
Wilderness survival. Where's wilderness?
Under intelligence.
Oh, yes. That's a 7 plus 9, 16.
As you call onto it, in whatever form or way that you see fit, it kind of flutters down and sits on your shoulder. It looks at you with one eye inside.
I look at it and I say, we might need some raven help, if you know what I mean. Do you think you could get some help for us?
Okay, Snow White.
As if it understood you, it immediately looks at the window. Like back at you and back at the window.
I go open the window. So I open the window, boom, there you go. That's open like that, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And it flies out into the distance.
Yes. Plan worked.
Or you just let a raven out.
Or I just let the raven out, yes. Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. Ravens are pretty intelligent creatures, especially here.
There's a guy trying to kill one last session.
Watch the raven just like get revenge by pretending to help, but remembering you almost killed one of its friends.
Going back to Ragnar, and this is now where Wooloo and Brimore come rushing up. Ragnar, you're slamming the...
Yeah, it's like I've got her on my back. I kind of go to like slam her in the wall there, and I go, everyone's looking at you.
You trick, you betray, as it tries to scratch onto you, but it's scratching on your armor.
I tried to rip it off.
Oh, you know what? Fuck this. I pull out, obviously, because I was like, it's my swords, I still have my silver sword in my hand, but it's a bit awkward. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna drop it, pull out my hunting knife and try and stab it in the ribs or in the leg, or just to stab it so it feels pain, maybe it lets go.
Alright.
Just fucking blindly stabbing.
Okay, so that is with a negative penalty of 5, since you're blind spotted there.
Mm-hmm.
If you stab your own butt cheek.
It might happen. It's small blades.
Yep.
Okay, so my reflex is 8 plus 2. It's 10, so I'm at 5. Anyway, 9 total.
With the negative.
Yeah,
With
9
a-
total.
With a 9, you actually go into its thigh. This thing screeches out like.
And then
But
with the
it's
second, I
still-
kind of like thrust backwards.
As you thrust backwards, are you still holding the door though?
Yes, it's like we're in front of the door. I'm like throwing on the door to like add weight so it can't be pushed open.
Right.
It's like slamming her
So
into the
is
door.
it fair to say that this is kind of the position we're
That's
in?
yes, that's it. And like I see Wulu and Rinma, I'm like, get this off me!
I'm getting it off him. I'm gonna... Alright. Physique check, I assume?
Yes, please.
Am I still drunk?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. You're probably finding this entertaining. No additional mods?
No.
Right. Where is it? I rolled a 20.
Yeah, you rolled a 20. That's nice. Alright. Now, give me a moment. So. Where are my 2 friends?
2 friends! 2 friends, you say?
Okay.
Everyone, thanks for watching. Sorry it was such a short-lived campaign, but we went out in a blaze of glory.
Just one
Probably a
donut.
blaze of
I
glory,
sent you a message, private message. Malay.
Join us next session.
Where did you send it?
Discord.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Thank you.
Oof. Okay, that's. Ah!
I don't like the sound of woof.
Alright, so that is on a negative 5. Yeah, you grab the thing and get it off with full force. As the claws, you just hear that against the armor as it's. You pull it off. Ragnar, I'm guessing, immediately goes straight back at the door as it's about to open.
Yeah, it's like,
slamming it.
Wulu, help!
I go up to Ragnar. This place is gonna go up in flames. Where's Afion? Ragnar?
Ragnar, where's Abbie?
Don't give me that blank look.
We got separated. There was a giant monster with multiple arms and faces, and it got between us. There is a second floor.
By the way, guys, you're hearing the commotion
One of you deal with the
inside.
fucking monster on the ground. I'm going.
So now, thing is, the wisest and strongest is currently behind this door, trying to get out.
Why?
I've got a plan.
Because I asked it to try and talk to the amalgamation thing with multiple faces and arms. But our typical luck.
Ragnar, this is no time
Second
for
it went in,
details.
it dropped
This
dead.
is no time for details. The village is coming to burn down the entire abbey. It doesn't matter if we're here or not. They're gonna kill us as well.
All right.
Get
Why
rid of the
us?
monster. I'll handle the dog thing. I'll go find Afion. Wulu.
All right. Well,
They
monsters
rang the
dead.
bells too prematurely.
Okay. Why? Oh, fuck. Whatever. I'm gonna stand back,
I'm gonna pull out my sword. Prepare.
pick
for
up my
the-
silver sword, and I'm gonna turn to face the dog. That's gonna inevitably come rushing out. Like, fuck.
I'm gonna take care of the dog thing. You take care of the little cat thing. I pull out my cord and I'm waiting for him to come out.
Yeah. I'll turn to face the cat.
I'll be ready to go inside to find Afion, I guess.
Good news. Everything else seemed to be stuck behind locked doors.
For how long?
Where is this giant monster?
Well, it's in the building. But the thing is it collapsed to the ground before I slammed the door shut, so the multiple arm face monster might be dead. We'll find out soon.
I've opened the door. I'm prepared for the monster. What next?
Alright, so I need you to roll for initiative.
Yay, again.
1d10 plus what?
That will be plus your reflex.
Plus your reflex. Oh, come on.
I rolled a base 10. So I guess it explodes and I roll it again.
I don't understand.
Yeah, so that was
Should
20 plus 18, that is 38. This is
Yeah.
not the time I needed that.
So you roll a d10 and then just plus your reflex to it. That's it.
I'm just gonna roll a dice if you don't mind, because I
Yeah, roll a dice.
understand what I'm doing.
Mine new is 12.
I got a 7 plus 10, that's 17.
Now run inside carefully.
Here's Spry for a drunk.
I think I've got an adrenaline rush at the moment.
It's definitely that.
So as you come in through the door, you see the amalgamation is currently on fire. Currently, the same flames have started to reach up to the roof, and it started to burn part of the ceiling and the corner of this, the entrance part, basically.
And what's around it?
There's basically just broken wood, which is already starting to catch fire, and it's just a corner of a room, so you're not going to see much here, but yeah, pretty much flames, smoke is covering the whole entire area.
I yell as loud as possible. Lafian!
Alrighty, that brings us to Brimore. Brimore, what do you do?
I go to slash twice with my sword. Or thrust and then slash. So that's swordsmanship, correct?
Yep. Go ahead and roll.
Fast strikes, you said?
Yep, you could definitely do that.
Extra action, no. Chord, yes. First attack location, should I do it random?
Yeah, you can do it random.
Submit. First attack mods, bright light, no vision, no terrain, blah blah blah. Submit. Second attack location, random. Submit. No. Oh Jesus, first attack 23, second attack 22.
Alright, nice. Yep, that hits. Just give me a
The
location.
location is right leg and then right arm.
Alright, so the first slash goes through and it hits him, and you see just blood splatter onto the side. That goes onto his arm, and then you turn round with the same momentum of your blade as you come down onto his leg, again slashing at it. The creature moans.
Evil now. Yeah, I feel evil now, but I see my chance. While it's prone, I'm gonna try cut its head off. Aiming for a specific spot. Okay, so it's a sword. Yeah. Alright, so swordsmanship. So that's 5 plus 8 plus what I roll. So that's a 13. 15 total. Times 6. So roll my 4 dice and then times the result by 6. Alright, cool. Okay, so that's 6. That's 12. 14. That's 60. 84, yeah. 84 total. As I do, I'm just gonna go, because I know this thing was created by a monster. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry.
So this thing is is blocking the way in front of me, right? All right, I'm gonna do my best not to get burnt, but I want to try and push past so that I can try and find Afion. 19. Okay. Can I go here? And go here? Okay. Alright, when I reach here. Oh my god. What's down this corridor? Just a bunch of doors. Multiple doors. Do I hear anything? Okay, then we do not want to go down that way. Nope, 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 nope. This is a window here. Open a window. Okay. Stairs. Okay, I go up the stairs.
I'm going to fast strikes again. I'm gonna strike it in the face with my pommel and then go for a slash. First attack location in the head then. Second attack location, it's random. No bonuses, I assume. Okay, so a 17 and then a 20.
Damn.
I push it out of the way and run into the building.
So 108 damage.
Oh no,
Right.
you weren't muted.
No, but
You weren't muted.
on the recording I was. So
Oh no!
so as you do times 6 damage, 108 damage, right through the cheek and the eyeball. As it stands there, you slid it out and run into the building, which is filled with fire and smoke. Ragnar, it is your turn.
I'm also gonna go in, and I'm gonna try and get past the hulking mound of fire.
Ragnar, I want to note something that from the distance you do start to hear commotion rising up closer to the Abbey.
In the direction of the town.
From the direction of the town. Yeah, actually
From the direction of the town.
From the bottom of the hill. at this point.
Alright, cool. So as I'm gonna run past Bryn Mawr and try and get past the hulking mass of burning flesh, I'm just gonna kind of go, townsfolk are close.
Give me an athletics check if you want to jump over the fire.
Alright, cool.
Difficulty of 16. I think he exploded it, so I rolled twice.
Exploded in a bad way.
Oh. No, you fumbled.
9 total.
With 9, you... As you're trying to pass Bryn Mawr, you hit shoulder to shoulder, tumbling back onto the big flaming creature. You take 5 points of damage as you rise up. The armor does not protect you from the fire, unfortunately.
Alright, well, I'm glad I got Quen on.
As you
Awesome.
bounce back in front of Bryn Mawr.
Okay.
Yay for magic.
Yeah, yay for magic.
So, we head quickly upstairs. And let's just grab Wooloo there. Wooloo, you are upstairs.
Okay. Alrighty.
Your surroundings
Okay, so
is
these are-
broken wood, broken glass. Only one table stands whole.
Okay. I yell again. Abbie!
Affion, you hear a muttered...
Do I hear it?
Yeah, you hear it muttered away from the closed door.
Wooloo! I'm in here!
Which direction do I hear it from?
You hear it from the closed door that is here.
What? Can I open the door?
You can, if you click on it.
Oh. Aha! Okay. Why didn't I click on it right the first time?
Aha!
Hello?
Wooloo! Back here! I asked for help from a raven.
Well, I don't think it's gonna come in time. It's better we get out of here because everything's catching on fire and the whole village is gonna come and set the entire place on fire.
Oh. Well, perhaps we might want to jump out of this window then.
What's outside the window?
As you look down,
Well, our freedom. We cannot stay in here. That's for sure, Ulu.
you see the same cemetery garden that you were in earlier, and it's around a 15-foot drop. Now,
That looks a little high. That's
How does fall damage work again?
for every 5 foot that you fall, you take 1d10 damage.
Ooh.
You could take a maximum of 30 damage, Jafiri.
Yeah. You could pretty much fall to your
And-
death.
Yeah, that's not greatest.
How about this?
What if I
Follow me
soften earth
out.
at the bottom?
What is the properties of softening earth?
Mela, let me tell you. Soften earth allows you to soften a 6-meter cubed area of earth into a muddy morass, or change sand into quicksand. The area of the spell becomes difficult to maneuver within, impose a -2 escape or dodge and athletics checks, I guess.
Okay. So technically,
If you hit
Makes it worse,
quicksand,
doesn't it?
it makes
yeah,
it
if you hit
worse.
quicksand too fast, it's basically like hitting concrete anyway.
Wet
And
concrete.
then once
Concrete.
you've stopped moving, you're gonna start sinking.
Okay, after you, Wool. After you. Lead the way.
Right. Whoops. Door. Okay. No, I don't want to click the door. I want to click on my character. Okay. Ah, fuck. Ba-da-ba-da.
so I'm guessing you guys head downstairs? Okay.
Yes.
So you head downstairs. Alright. I just need you both to make an athletics check to jump over. Oh, you're gonna go for the window?
Wait, the window that's open here.
Yep.
Yeah. Is it hard as well, or?
So there is a... If you land properly, it's only a 5-foot drop. However,
If you want to jump out a window, that's this one isn't so high,
if
and there's
you-
fire in the other direction.
if you
She goes
fail
flying
it...
out the window.
Okay, never mind. Athletics check, please.
Hey, wait. If you fail it, what?
Well, we'll find out.
We'll find
We'll
out.
find out.
I guess.
We'll find out, won't we? Anna, so, you said athletics check?
Yes, please.
She's normally a bit more reserved than this.
Where's
Since when?
athletics? Oh, there's athletics. Dexterity. What do I need to beat?
So, if you want to land on your feet, you gotta beat a 17.
I do not land on my feet.
What did you get?
An 8.
Jesus
Total.
Christ.
Total, yeah.
Alright. So that's...
Not a fumble, but it's very close to a fumble.
As you jump out, you take 7 points of damage as you land badly onto the rocks below, and you start rolling downhill. What's your speed?
My speed?
Yeah.
6.
Alright, so yeah, that's what... Yeah, you roll down according to your speed.
I see all of this happen, right?
So you roll somewhere
Can
along here.
is it possible to cast Talfrin's prison on myself to encapsulate the vines around me so I stop rolling down?
You can definitely try. You still take the full damage regardless, but...
Well, I'll take the fall damage. I don't know. It was 7 damage, right?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna use our chat as notes again. Because I don't have a pencil.
That's fine. Ulu, do you follow suit? I'm just curious.
I quickly run here so that I'm close to the door. I yell,
Oh, yeah.
Afion jumped out a window! I'm gonna go
What?
after her.
I,
Go to jump out the window.
I'm gonna assume
So-
I just watch Afion just fall out of the window. Like,
So I rolled a 17 for the Talfrin's prison.
All right. It
What
catches,
did I miss?
It catches you halfway through your
Afion
fall.
jumps
A lot
out of
to
the
burn.
window.
You just, as you tumble down halfway, you kind of cast it, and it catches you.
Yes.
Right.
Now I need to damage it with 15 points damage to get free.
Okay.
So, Wooloo, what are you gonna do?
Well, I ran. I yelled out the door because I assumed the others are still there. That Afion jumped out a window, and
So
I'm gonna
this-
follow her.
Oh, you're gonna jump
Gee,
out the window.
what?
Yeah,
Okay, athletics check, please.
athletics.
Can I prepare? Just in case I see that Wooloo is about to land badly, I want to prepare a Talfrin's prison to sort of catch Wooloo before taking
I
damage.
exploded.
Okay, never mind.
How does 23 plus?
Okay.
I exploded twice in a row.
Nice.
Watch me gracefully
Pirouette.
do a front flip and land like a gymnast.
So you land right against the wall, safe and sound. You see small rocks tumbling down as it bounces off Afion's vines, and you see Afion captured downhill in her own vines.
Are you okay, lass?
Well, it was either this Wooloo or rolling down the hill. So
From,
it's a
Did I-
good thing, if you ask me, that I managed to catch myself.
Wooloo, from
Yeah,
from this
you won.
position, you can see a townsfolk just lining up, going up onto the front of the abbey.
A line of townspeople going up to the abbey.
Yeah, carrying pitchforks, shovels, torches, and it's just a mob coming up.
Okay, do you need some help getting out of them vines? Okay, I take out my dagger. I start
You know,
to help.
Wooloo, if you left me here, I could probably get myself out, but a quick, swift jab to that vine and sort of, she's sort of trapped in it, so she sort of gestures like, that vine over there will set the whole thing off, just quick, swift jab. You can do it, Wooloo.
Something's weird with you.
Weird? Nothing's weird at all. Just hit the vine, Wooloo. Yes, like that. Hit the vine.
The Appian that I am familiar with would not jump out a window so willy-nilly.
We cut scene to Ragnar.
Come closer, Wooloo. Come
Brynmar.
closer. Come closer.
Matter.
No. Okay, cut scene. Are you cutting scene or does Wooloo come closer?
Well, she came closer, but we're cutting scene anyway. So
I
And
think I've seen them jump out of the window. I instantly run out of the building and run towards where I think they ran to.
with a 15 curtain wall, you don't see much as you run out, as you can see. As you both run out.
Okay.
Oh no,
um,
I walk out.
So as you
Not
both
run.
walk out, run out, whatever, Brimmore is trying to look to see where, but you're seeing a curtain of a 15-foot wall that's kind of blocking off the view to the hill. At the gates,
Okay.
you're already hearing a commotion of people muttering, "Burn it down! Holy has become unholy!"
Right, so we either run into a group of people who are have religious fervor and zealotry in them and might just kill us out of pure rage, regardless if they can identify us or not. Or we try to scale the wall.
Scale
I'm
the
taking my
wall.
chances with the people.
Don't listen to the chaos.
An easy way out would be through the same window that the other two went out. But in order to get to that window,
So let me get this straight. You want
we need to
run
get past a
back into
whole.
the
I don't want
burning
to. No,
building.
no, 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 no. Well, the building's not burning. The monster's burning.
No, the building's on fire as well.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I know the monster's still on fire. I wouldn't know the roof's on fire. We're not going to be able to climb that 15-foot wall as it is. There's. Do I see any stairs leading up to, like, the top of the wall so that people could, like, patrol it? Or is it literally just a wall?
It's just a wall.
Okay.
What you do notice above you, it seems that there is a patrol area. So
Does it look like so which direction did we hear the shouting of "I'm coming out the window" from? This direction.
yeah,
Yeah.
We're losing him.
yeah.
Does it look like there's any weak point
No,
of that wall? Like
no. It's,
no crack,
No,
nothing.
nothing.
Do we have any explosives on us?
I don't think you made bombs before coming into the session, so I don't think so.
Ragnar. I'm taking my chances with the people.
You see, that's easy for you to say.
They don't know what witchers are in this world. For all they know, you're just a very strong man. The burgomaster, who's probably the most educated person in this damn village, didn't recognize you or didn't recognize what a witcher was.
Okay. Yep. Well. Okay. Yeah. We're not gonna be able to get over that wall. The building's on fire, so I doubt we're gonna be able to make it to the window that they jumped out of.
I mean, a drunk dwarf made it.
Yeah, but you were on
Drunk
the
dwarf who was already
floor.
upstairs by the window when she set fire to the building.
No. I went through the fire.
An erratic elf made it.
Okay, I want to clarify now this thing.
Wait, we're out of game, right? now.
Yeah,
I just want to clarify. The only thing on fire at the moment is the monster by the door.
And a bit of the building around the monster.
Yeah.
Okay, the way I thought they'd set the roof on fire.
No.
Like, I thought they'd set upstairs. I'm going to try and get past that monster. Whether it
Can I
means...
aim at the roof and set the roof on fire?
No.
You are tied up. Shush.
Yeah. Side up just...
I
Right,
need
no,
to cast a spell.
right. Knowing that...
Whether or not to stab the vines or not.
Alright.
Oh no, I'm
yeah.
fully sussed out. I'm like,
I'm going to reopen the door. And I'm going to try and get past the monster. But I'm also in the process of trying to get past. I want to use... That's not it. There it is. I want to use... Not Quen. Odd. To see if I can push it into the corner by the broken table.
Okay.
If this succeeds, I'm dragging Bryn with me. Spellcasting. Oh my god! It's the highest I've rolled all night!
How much is that?
It was a 9, that's what I rolled. So 9 plus my 3 of spellcasting makes it 12. Plus my will of 8 makes me 20.
With a 20, you manage to barely
Get the
push it,
fuck out.
but it makes you leeway space to just kind of against the wall. You'll be able to get past it. You notice that this side of the building is just flames, smoke.
gonna reach over and just like lay my hand on Bryn's shoulder. Bryn?
Yeah.
Let's go. And gonna grab and run.
And you're gonna jump out the window too?
I'm gonna drag him and jump out the window.
All right.
I'm gonna drag him past the fire, and then I'm just gonna go for the window.
He doesn't need to drag me. All right.
Just that initial let's go.
Both of you roll me the athletics checks.
Okay.
Can I, while as soon as I see something come out the window, I want to shoot the flaming fireball at the roof to set the whole thing on fire. Okay,
Sure.
but making sure that they're out the window first.
Ragnar, what did you roll?
Athletics. 1 second.
Ragnar, what did you roll?
I rolled a 1,
I've clicked on athletics. Should I click reposition?
swiftly followed by a 10. So it's 11.
You rolled
My
a 10 again.
athletics. Okay, so that's 16. My athletics is 12. That's a -4.
I rolled a
As
21.
you rush out, your footing mistakes itself against the window pane as you tumble face first into the ground, breaking your nose and taking a total of you take a total of 10 damage.
Oh, nice. I'm so glad Swallow is still doing its thing.
Take a -2 to your charisma.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Nose.
The Witcher has such low charisma anyway. Where is my
As
Some
charisma?
may say that the
Brynmore-
broken nose adds charisma.
Brynmore notices that you fell face first, but he managed to land on his feet simply because you rolled past both Affion and Wulu down the hill. And we end our session there.
I was gonna say, can I try to catch him?
Fireball.
Like to stop him from rolling?
Please, no.
Well, alright, before we end it, Wulu, you get to try to make... Let's see what makes
So-
sense.
What check with that?
In the last 2 sessions, I've had my shoulder almost severed. I've now had my ribs broken, and I've now had my nose broken.
Right, you're gonna go for a physique check as you're going to. He's coming your way, so you don't need to really. stop him.
Exploded.
You hold him. As he.
I'm busy looking all sus at Affion, and I just like notice him from the corner of my eye, and I go.
Affion, you cast.
Yes, I cast my fireball.
Who did she catch?
I didn't untie her.
She-
She can still cast.
Yeah, of course.
I exploded. So that's
What's
So that's-
going on with the dice rolls tonight?
did she
that's just a 19 plus 5 is 24 plus another 9 is 33. 33
Right.
to blow up.
Right through the window, you see that wooden beam. You shoot, and you see this thing just into flames. As
Yes.
that part of the ceiling immediately, due to its age, collapses down, and further flames erupt as it ignites the roof on that side, starting to spread. You hear a commotion on the other side of the wall as it seems like the people cheering on and adding to the flame. You just see these torches just flying over the 15-foot wall as they land onto the now burning rooftop. Ragnar, you've been catched by Wulu just in time not to tumble all the way down the hill. And we end our session here. Thank you so much for watching. I do apologize for the minor incident with, the muting at one point and then the stream kind of going a bit bust. But hey, it was a chaotic session. I guess a bit of chaos in our actual technical difficulties did have to happen too. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, everyone. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.